Do you know if you're going to be penalized for your high income? Most people have no idea that Medicare will charge you more for your Medicare Part B as well as your Medicare Part D coverage if you have a higher income. And if you're not really sure how the rules work or what to look for, you can easily be overpaying for your Medicare coverage. So in this video, I'm going to walk through what these penalties are and what you should be aware of to, again, save yourself money once you're on Medicare. You've worked hard for Medicare. Let's now get the most out of it. I'm Emily with the Medicare Coach, the leading independent Medicare consultant, helping our clients easily navigate Medicare rules and insurance company confusion. I'm not an insurance company. I don't sell any insurance products whatsoever. And for that reason, in my videos, you will hear me say something very, very different from most people out there. Okay. So what is this high income penalty? It's also known as IRMAA, your income related monthly adjustment amount. Okay. And what it basically says is that if your income is over a certain threshold, you will pay more for Medicare. Now, the more money that you make, the more money that you pay. Now, the unique thing about this high income penalty is it actually looks at your income from 2 years ago. So you might be retired now, but your income from 2 years ago was high. Well, you're going to be paying more for Medicare now for that reason. And so therefore, if your income used to be high and it's now lower, it's important to know what this rule works, how this penalty works, and what to look for to, again, save yourself money. Okay. So first off, again, IRMAA is the income related monthly adjustment amount where you pay more for Medicare if your income is higher. Now, it can impact when you join Medicare. Now, if that seems odd to you, go back and watch my other videos, but some of you will be delaying Medicare past 65 as you have an employer health insurance plan that meets Medicare rules, okay? Now, if you have this high income penalty, it could make your employer plan look a lot cheaper than it would otherwise. And so you want to understand what are these income penalties, these income costs, because it will impact if you join Medicare now or later. Many of our clients with the very high incomes, because of the income penalty on Medicare, they usually delay their Medicare coverage because usually their employer plan is cheaper. Not always, but usually that's the case, okay? So your income penalty will impact when you join Medicare if you have health insurance past 65. So the question now is, what do you do? Okay. Ideally, I like to work with clients 3 to 5 years before they ever join Medicare, as well as their financial planners. And the reason is that the things that you do as you approach Medicare when it comes to your income will impact what you pay for Medicare. Okay. I was helping out Sue a few years ago. Sue would join Medicare because Medicare was their best option for various reasons, but she was really upset because she was paying this high income penalty, even though she historically had a very low income. And she wasn't really sure why she was getting dinged for this income penalty. Well, come to find out what happened is that she was advised by her financial advisor to take money out of her 401k plan to buy a new condo. Now, I'm not saying that she should not have done that, but what I am saying is that her or her financial planner had no idea that that action would result in her paying more for Medicare. And because she did not have a qualifying event, we could not appeal that high income. So my point is this: her taking money out of her 401k increased her income for that 2 years ago, which resulted in her paying more for Medicare, and I could not get rid of that. So as you approach Medicare, please be thoughtful around the decisions that you're making because it will impact what you pay for Medicare, okay? So if you're a financial advisor or for you yourself are making income decisions, 401k plans, retention bonuses from company, severance packages from company, anything that's going to be hitting your income statement, please at least be aware of how it can impact Medicare, because not doing so can result in a lot of surprises, which is not ideal for anyone. Okay. So again, these high income penalties exist. Medicare looks at your income from 2 years ago. So please be thoughtful as you approach Medicare because it will impact what you pay for Medicare. And then finally, once you're on Medicare, there are certain things that you can, in certain situations, where you can appeal your high income penalty. Okay. Now, you have to have a qualifying event, and usually the qualifying events are either work reduction or work stoppage. Okay. So if you are retiring and you're stopping work, which is resulting in a decrease in your income, then yes, you can ask for Medicare to review that. Okay. But to the earlier story with Sue, we could not appeal that because she did not reduce her work hours. She did not stop working either. So again, there are ways to appeal that penalty, and you should do it as soon as you join Medicare if your income has been reduced. Please do not wait for those taxes to come through eventually. I was helping a client out yesterday with this appeal process, and he wanted to wait for 2 more years to do it. And I said, no, Frank, we need to appeal it now because I don't want you overpaying for Medicare for the next 2 years. So please be proactive when it comes to Medicare. We help our clients out with this process all the time. It's quite common for us. But again, please be aware of high Medicare income penalties work, how the rules work, how they impact you, and also how and when you can appeal them. All right. I'm Emily with the Medicare Coach. Make sure that you watch out for my other videos to get the inside to Medicare to help you easily make your right decision while protecting your healthcare rights as well as your retirement savings.